Yesterday was World Emoji Day, and of course, Apple announced plans to roll out even more emojis.
Oh, Lord. But before we get our hands on new ones, shouldn't we make sure we're properly using the ones we already have?
Or can even find them, right?
Yeah.
Well, ClickOrlando.com's Brianna Bowles is here now with a guide to interpreting some of your favorites.
That's so true, Candace. We have so many, I get to the point where I just type them now and hope they pop up. But believe it or not, some people are still divided on how you're supposed to use some of the emojis we've had for years now. So before we add a couple more in there, I'm here to clear any confusion with some emojiology analysis, courtesy of Emojipedia. Now, first up, this is one I see all the time. We've got the upside down face. Now, Emojipedia says it's commonly used to express silliness, but can also be used to show distress, frustration, and sarcasm. If you need examples, I got you. Example 1, guess who forgot to add milk to her cereal this morning? Upside down smiley. That's obviously silly. Example 2, my friend's baby just spilled juice all over my brand new blouse. Upside down smiley. That's kind of a just my luck, smiling through the pain type thing. And example 3, no, it's fine. Everything's fine. Upside down smiley. That's obviously sarcasm, and everything is obviously not fine. Okay, now next up, we've got a more controversial emoji, the folded hands. Yes, see, some swear that they're high-fiving, others think they're praying. But according to Emojipedia, they're meant to symbolize prayer, but if you're not religious, you can use them to show praise and respect. So I'll show you some of those. I'm going to praying hands emoji. What'd you say?
Thanks.
Thanks, yeah. Well, I'm gonna pray. This comes out of my shirt. The stain comes on my shirt. It's clear that you mean pray there. And then here, this is for you, Bridget, example 2. My friend said she'll pay to replace the shirt her baby ruined, praying hands emoji. That's like, thank heavens or bless her. And I don't have an example for high-fiving because I originally saw them as praying hands and now I just can't unsee that, so I'm sorry. And finally, the last one we're gonna go over is a super pet peeve for a lot of people. Know how to use your crying emojis. So we've got the single tear crying face, which is typically used to show sadness, like I forgot my wallet at home, tear. Then there's the more dramatic crying face, which looks like you're sobbing puddles in the floor because you lost your wallet and don't know how you'll pay for lunch. You're probably gonna starve. And then finally, there's the tear-filled face at the center of a never-ending debate. Some say it's meant for laughter, not condolence tears. But we'll call it the tears of joy emoji that also gets used for self-deprecating laughter. This would be used when your friend says they also misplaced their wallet and jokes that you guys will just starve together. So these are just a few emojis that are often misinterpreted. We have more on ClickOrlando.com, and once you master all of these, you can go ahead and find this story to check out which ones you can expect to see next and when.
All right,
I've
Bree,
learned
thank
so
you.
much.
Yep.
I know, but you know what? You do see people like, oh, I'm so sorry about the death of your dog, and then the laughing face, and you're like,
Oh, God.
what's going on?
They don't know.
So scandalous.
I know, they need to learn,
Yeah,
right?
the one I use the most is face palm. I think that one's pretty much understood everywhere. Just, there's always this.
People
I
get
didn't know that that was high five. Or
I didn't think about that.
I've heard that, but I always saw it as praying hands,
Yeah.
too.